Welcome back to our introduction to PowerPoint. Our PowerPoint slide is beginning to get attractive to an extent. But we're still working on styling, and then you can see that we've been able to give them colors. Now we're going to look at aligning our text. In our border, of any of the text, you can see that this is already highlighted, it's selected, and this is center. If I send it to this is aligned to left. You see it gets to the left, it takes the left hand side, and then this to the right. Why this is justified. We won't be able to see the beauty of this because this is just one line text. Now let's look at something. Right here I have 5 lines, so I'm going to use this text to play a little bit. Presently aligned to left. I'm going to change the alignment to center, and now you see that it tries to ensure that the text is at the center of this border. This is the center of the border, and then every text gets to the center. That's why you observe that this order, it's not taking a straight line order. And then if I take align to the right, it's going to align straight at this angle. Now this is aligned to the right. You can always use this as style. This can be a style if you want to use it this way, but I don't want to do that. You can just play around, see what you can make out of your style, and then I can, the last of the alignment is justify. In justify, we have both left and the right hand side observing a straight line. We can't see this here because our texts are not much, they are not long enough. If they are, let's see this. Right, so if I am to use this, oh no, the justifier works better when you're using paragraphs, when you're typing and then observing your paragraphs. We'll just give the justifier a try and see how it works. Now we've looked at all of this. Let's see our bullets. This is called bullets. Bullets are used for listing or itemizing your text, listing them out. So we've been able to list this, but this is the default bullet that you can use on PowerPoint. And what if I want to change the bullet? I don't want to use the dot. I can, there's this arrow by the right hand side of your bullet. You come and make a choice of what you want to use. Now if you're okay with this, you can use this. Remember, you can change all of the bullets in your other slides. I'm only doing this so you'll be able to see how it is being done. So these are the different bullets you can use. Make your choice, choose whatever you want. You can also change if you don't want to use bullets. I prefer number or bullets, whichever one you want to use. Just know that both of them are for listing out or itemizing. Now all I need to do is click on the numbering, and then as long as it's a paragraph, it's going to observe them. Now automatically it gave 1 to 5 because we have 5 different items here. Just as in our bullets, the default is dots, field dots. Our default for the numbering is our figures 1, 2, 3. Similarly to the bullets, the same way you can change the default bullet, you can also change the numbering. You can make a choice of numbering. I want a number with brackets. Okay, I want alphabet, whichever one, or Roman numeral, whichever one you want. You can make your choice, and you can also come to the bullet dialog box. Okay, I don't want my bullets, my numbering to start from 1. I want it to start from 5. So what would I have there? You see it. So no matter the number I want my bullets to start from, all I need to do is click on the arrow and then go down to bullets and numbering dialog box. I want to change this back to 1, so it begins from 1. Alright, so this is this for numbering and bullets. Here we can create columns. Columns allows you to divide a slide, a page, into 4, 2, 3, 4 partitions. Maximum partition you can divide your slide into is 12. You can't divide or 16 rather. That's for slide, and so I have divided it into 16 different partitions. It therefore means everything I'm typing is going to fall. This very border is now divided into 16 different slides. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. So that's for the column. Here we have how to increase. If I increase the indentation of this, it will be assumed that this is under the open, and so it changes the listing pattern, creating a new list, and and you can observe that this is now smaller than the usual font. So if you want to, if your list has other options, or it has other branches, you can use the indentation to change, to create the list. Lastly, on this, we'll be looking at our line spacing. This is a line, this is the spacing between them, and now we're on 1.0. What happens if we look at 1.5? This is how 1.5 is, this is how 2.0 is, this is how 2.5 and 3. You can observe that I have a very wide space between open and save. It's because my cursor is with the save, and then not all of the text in my border is highlighted. But if I highlight everything just by clicking the border, changing the border from these dotted lines to a square, and then now I change it, you can observe the difference. That the 1.0 is bigger, the more space. We have 2.0 now, 2.5, 3. You can also select your spacing by clicking on the line space option. You make your selection in your spacing. I'm going to allow you to play around with the paragraph spacing, and in our next class, in our next tutorial, we'll be looking at converting to smart, the text direction, alignment, and then we'll also look at arrange. We'll probably look at all of these other aspects, the drawing aspects, when we get to insert. Then we'll also look at the find, replace, and select. If you enjoy this class, click the like button, the thumbs up, and then also subscribe to get informed of other tutorials coming up. Thanks for watching.